In today's matchup, we have Wendigo versus Krampus. This is a matchup that I'd call a Christmas matchup. I mentioned that I was going to be doing a different kind of matchup today. I know I just did the monster video Monday, but this was a recommendation, in particular in the last live stream we did, and Krampus is a Christmas theme monster. Wendigo is also kind of a Christmas theme monster as well, because I know it's portrayed as having antlers in certain depictions, so it kind of is like a reindeer in a way. But Wendigo comes into this matchup standing somewhere between 6 to 10 feet tall, and Krampus is standing at 7.5 feet tall. As far as what Wendigo is, I know there are a lot of different depictions of Wendigo, as far as in movies, shows, video games. In particular, I've seen the TV show version in Supernatural, and I've seen a video game version that is pretty similar. But Wendigo is basically a cannibalistic creature that can be formed in a few different ways. One way is it is believed in certain tribes that if you were selfish or acting for yourself too much that you might become the Wendigo. Another way is if you become a cannibal, that is another way to become the Wendigo. There are a few different ways, but the end result is a creature that is cannibalistic, has extreme strength and speed. And Krampus is basically an evil Santa, as you probably already know. It comes to visit those who are naughty, and Krampus is a very tall, monstrous creature standing around 7.5 feet tall, wears a creepy Santa mask that is not his actual real face. And as far as the weapons coming into battle for both of these creatures, Wendigo basically just has that extreme strength and speed, has some dangerous claws and a very dangerous mouth that just works with that cannibalistic nature, the very aggressive, hungry nature that comes with the Wendigo. The one ability Wendigo does come into battle with is the ability to mock or copy another voice. That is an interesting ability that could come in handy in this matchup. As far as weapons Krampus comes into battle with, he has the long claws, the two large horns, the two hooves, has an array of hooked chains, and a variety of different weapons on him. That's not really clear, and you can honestly count all of his little minions as weapons as well. As far as breaking this down, this is definitely a difficult matchup to break down. These are two creatures that I don't know too well. I've done a lot of studying on them, but as far as breaking down the physical attributes of these two monsters, I would have to give speed and agility to Wendigo, because as far as the speed I've seen in the TV show and the video game shows him being even faster, an insane speed, and while Krampus is very fast, and his speed and agility is very impressive, the speed and agility does get edged out to Wendigo in this battle, in my opinion. Now, the size does go to Krampus in this battle, while Wendigo is actually taller. In a lot of depictions I see, Krampus is just a massive monster, and as far as the size goes width-wise, is just way bigger. As far as deadliness goes, I would have to give that to Wendigo, because I've seen in the TV show, he just comes down from the tree and snaps someone's neck. That definitely shows how deadly he is, and you see him tearing apart people in the show. So deadliness would have to go to Wendigo, but the feats would have to go to Krampus, because Krampus is a creature that is shown to be capturing entire households of people, and with those kind of feats, that definitely gives that attribute to Krampus in this battle. And weapons, I'd have to give to Krampus as well, because like I said, Krampus basically has all those minions coming into battle with him. And I know we're just mainly focusing on Krampus, but if you were to include those weapons and the different hook chains he has on him, I would have to give weapons to Krampus. But the final factor in this battle, I feel, is that we know a way to kill Wendigo is basically the fire. That is a way that was stated in the TV show Supernatural of how to kill this creature, and we did see this successfully play out. So we know how to kill Wendigo, but we don't know how to kill Krampus, and that's the main factor. In my opinion, Krampus is just on a different level, a different power level, way above that of Wendigo, and Wendigo seems like a more human-level villain that can be handled by normal humans, at least semi-normal humans, but Krampus is a creature that doesn't seem like you can really take him down. It would take a whole new, different level of power of a creature to take down Krampus. You'd have to have insane intelligence, insane speed, agility, and durability to take down Krampus, in my opinion, and that's why, even though I think that Wendigo is more deadly and is quicker, I think the overall power level of Krampus, I just don't see how Wendigo would actually be able to kill Krampus. Because I think even if Wendigo was able to get close and try to tear him apart, or try to snap his neck like he did the human, I just think Krampus is on a whole new power level, and with those weapons, those minions, the feats Krampus has been able to achieve, I just don't see Krampus dying to a creature like the Wendigo, and in that aspect, I'd have to give the win to Krampus in this fight. But make sure you let me know down below who you think will win in this matchup, and what you think of these two monsters. I know I haven't covered them on the channel. Wanted to try to do some kind of Christmas episode. I know this is a recommended episode, but make sure you let me know down below, and thanks for watching.